Hi, it's Tracy and Midge here from Happening Hounds. I just wanted to do a quick comparison of these two heavy-duty dog ramps for you, just to show you some of the key differences and similarities between the two. This brand that I'm sitting on right here is the brand Cuvito, and this brand here is Zentavo. Both of these are fairly substantial pieces. They are able to hold a lot of weight, so they're for your they can be anywhere. A midge, of course, is a tiny dog. So she uses it to get up on furniture because she can't jump from the floor to our bed. So that is what these are used for. And it's also good for small dogs to get up, even if you want to put them on a windowsill, just to let them have a little bit more mobility throughout your house. And then your larger dogs or your senior dogs that have mobility issues or maybe have some hip or joint issues and you don't want them jumping up and down, these are great for all kinds of things. Like I said, the bed, sofas, in and out of your car. So they can be used anywhere just to help your dog access areas they need to get to without injuring themselves. So a couple key features of both that I will explain, and then I will go over each one separately just to show you some of the key differences. They both can hold a lot of weight. I'm 137 pounds. I believe each of them holds at least up to 150 pounds. Might even hold more, but I know for a fact they each hold 150. So keep that in mind. Any dog, that's going to basically be great for any dog. I don't know very many dogs that are over 150 pounds. Maybe a Great Dane probably don't need a ramp because they can just take a little step. And they are as big as we are. So, and then both of them have these removable railings and the little grooves on the other side. So they can go up to either side. They can be on or off depending on what you need for your dog, if you feel the need for the rails or not. So fully removable and replace on either side. So that's another thing that both of these have. Both of these are in the natural wood finish and both come in different wood finishes. So if you want to match it to the furniture in your house, you can do that. And they both have anti-slip surfaces on them. This one is a grippy sort of silicone or plasticky material, so very easy to wipe down. And this is a grippy indoor-outdoor carpeting. And now what I'm going to do is I will go over each one individually so I can show you some of the key features of that so that you can make your decision if you are wanting to purchase one of these, because they are fairly pricey items. There is a $20 difference between the two. Roughly, this one right now sells for around $178 on Amazon. This one sells for around $200 to $209, something like that. So I'm going to show you the differences, because if price is your only, you just want to get the cheapest one that holds the 150 pounds, that looks like a piece of furniture, this is going to be your go-to because it's the cheaper of the two. But I'm going to show you the features and then you can make a more informed decision. Okay, so now this is, as I mentioned before, this is by the brand Cuvito, and it is a very sturdy ramp. Now it has little, almost like ladder raised carpet parts so that the dog can grip as they're walking up the ramp. So very easy. It's got a nice gradual incline, so it's not going to be too difficult for your dog to go up. It's not a super steep incline, but the fact that it is a gradual incline, of course, makes for a longer ramp. When we have this at the end of our bed, it takes up the whole width of the bottom of the bed. We have a king size bed. So it is a substantial piece, so just keep that in mind. And then a couple of the things that are important to note is this one only has one height. So it is 25 inches, just over 2 feet in total height. Basically just comes up to the bottom or to the top of an average sized bed. So this one fits right at the end of our bed, and Midge can walk up it and get right on the bed from here. So that is the height. It is probably too high for, I don't know any couches that are this high. Maybe a dining room chair, but not a couch. So you're going to be too high if you put this up to the couch. You could put it up to the back of a couch, and then the dog could jump over that way. May fit some windowsills. Probably would be good to go into the back of a car, but not as good for other furniture in your house other than your bed. This would be a good one for the garage, the back of the car. One thing that is good about this is that it has wheels on the bottom here. So it's easy to move around once you have it in the area you want. You can easily move it back and forth or get it into place. Another thing about this one is it does require some assembly. It's not a ton, but probably will take you about 30 minutes to put the pieces together. It comes in a box probably yay big, and let's see, comes in a box this size, so just over 2 feet in length, and you have to put each piece together and then screw all these pieces together as well. So like I said, this one price point is, it's a fairly high price for a dog ramp, but this one is a nice sturdy piece of furniture that will be safe for a large dog to use. It takes a lot of weight and it can stay in place. It looks nice, and it is solid wood that it is made with. So those are the key features of this Cuvito, and now I will show you the key features of the Zentavo. Okay, and now we have the Zentavo dog ramp, and one of the key differences between this ramp and the Cuvito is this one is an adjustable ramp. And as you can see, I have adjusted the height to show you. So this is the highest that this one goes at. This is 32 inches. So you're going to get your dog just about anywhere with this one in the house that you need to get it to. I'm not sure, maybe the back of a truck, this would go pretty nicely up to. If you take it camping and you need to get to different areas, this might be good for that. I'm not really sure anywhere in the house that's this high that you need to get it to, but maybe you have a dog wash, one of those big dog wash things that you clean your dog wash and you need to get them in and out of that. This would work for that as well. So there's the highest. And then I'm just going to show you, it's really a neat feature here. It's just like the back of a chair at the beach. And then you go a little bit down, there's in the next level. This level around here, I believe, is probably the same as the highest level, or the only level of the Cuvito. So this will get to a bed or what have you. Then you can go to this next one. There's another, maybe that one might be it, I'm not really sure. This here would get you probably on any couch. Then you have, so it's got 6 different levels. And then we go completely flat here. So that is one of the other things that I love about this ramp, is that it goes very easily up and down. Will fit under your bed. So this one can be put away very easily, as you see. It's got a handle on the end. It can be carried easily. I'll just show you the hardware. So and this one came pretty much like this. It took no assembly. It came in a very large box and it was all done for you. Literally, I don't think we had to do anything with this one. So, and the other thing that I like better about this one is I actually like this surface better than the carpet surface. It's easier to clean. So if you did have this outside in your garage, you can just easily wipe this down. The carpet, things are going to adhere to it a little bit harder and you're going to have to do a little bit more scrubbing. So this one, again, solid wood. Price point, you're looking at about $20 more than the other one. $20 to $30 given whatever the pricing is at the time. But in my opinion, if you are looking for value, price, sure, that one is cheaper. Value, you got to get the Zentavo because this does everything and you can pack it away. So my recommendation is going to go to the Zentavo.